guys face Monday night at Safeco Field a bit easier to hit.
Yeah, but I don't care who's pitching, Linda. 390 feet down the left field power alley, tough for anybody. Sammy Sosa, the only returning slugger from last year, holds a home run derby record with 26 jacks. He did it last year. Home run derby. Barry Bonds leading the league with 39 jacks. A-Rod in the competition from the Rangers back home in Seattle.
Welcome back to Seattle, Alex Rodriguez.
Round one, Jason Giambi setting the tone. Yokes his 5th homer off the plexiglass out in right field. Remember, Giambi, fewer home runs than anybody in this competition so far this regular season. Next pitch, that's number 6 in a row to deep right center field. Jason's not done. One of the nicest guys in baseball as well. 452-foot shot to the upper deck. 7th home run in a row. Giambi now with 12 homers, looking for more. Here's the call.
Vamos a ver, se acaba de empatar Giambi. A lo profundo y no. Díganle que no esa pelota.
Giambi now looking for 14. Giambi, a new record of 14 homers in the first round, his longest 482 feet. Sammy Sosa strapping him on for the first round. Sosa already with 2 jacks, launches his 3rd and final home run to the upper deck in center field. His longest, or at least that one, a 467-foot shot. He would advance to the 2nd round. D-backs Luis Gonzalez turn. Gonzo launches his 4th homer, just fair down the right field line. He'd finish with 5 homers and would advance. First appearance ever by a Diamondback in the Derby. Barry Bonds looking to advance to the next round. Barry launches his 2nd home run to the upper deck. His first appearance in the Derby since he won it in '96. Meanwhile, A-Rod keeping focused and loose in the batting cage. Back to Bonds. Booyah! His 3rd homer to the exact same place in the upper deck. He would hit 7 and advance to the 2nd round, as long as 476 feet. A-Rod's turn in the Derby. Seattle fans still giving up the love. With 2 outs, A-Rod rips one to the left field bleachers. A-Rod, 27 career homers ever at Safeco Field. That is a Safeco Field record. He would hit 2 homers but would not advance. First round, Giambi, happy in advances.
Luis Gonzalez in the 2nd round against Barry Bonds. Gonzo, 35 homers at the break. Said he was like in a fog. He was so nervous. That's his 3rd home run. And then Gonzo again. Nails his 5th home run. That's as many as he had in the first round. He would finish with 5 in that 2nd round. Now, what about Barry Bonds? 39 dongs at the break. Bonds. Just 3 homers in the 2nd round, and this wasn't one of them. Just foul. Gonzalez would advance to the final. Sorry, Barry. So it's Sammy Sosa against Jason Giambi for a berth in the finals. Sosa, he's built for this. That's a launch off the scoreboard. 8 homers in the 2nd round for Sammy Sosa. That's his 3rd. And then another shot. That's his 8th. Sammy Sosa, the defending champ. Gonzalez can't believe it, but he's impressed. What about Giambi? It's his turn, already with 4 homers. Jason, Jimmy Jackson for his 5th. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does. But it's Sammy that goes to the final, Stuart.
Final round, Gonzalez, Sosa. Lugo unleashes his 4th home run. Lugo now with 9 outs, facing elimination with 5 homers. Oh, bruh, come on, bruh. Come on. Finishes with 6 home runs.
Now it's Sammy Sosa's turn. Only 1 homer after 9 outs. What can Sosa do? Sammy thinks he's got all of it, but I think he knows it barely clears the fence for a 2nd homer. Sosa trying to stay alive. Fouls the last pitch to end it. So it's Gonzalez.
It is. Luis Gonzalez wins the home run derby, giving love up to Sammy. Gonzalez, 199 career home runs. That's not derby play. That's like real life play. But he defeats the reigning champion.
Hey, this is not only, John, listening, the 72nd All-Star Game. I know you're listening. And the first All-Star Game in Seattle since 1979. This is our SportsCenter showcase. You better believe it. There's the stunning Safeco Field. Cal Ripken Jr., 19-time All-Star, 18th game he's played in. Tony Gwynn also retiring at the end of the year. He was invited. Should have been able to pick up a bat. Ichiro, Bobby Valentine, a pleasant history in Japan. A-Rod telling his idol Cal, hey, you belong at shortstop, not me. For one inning, you're there. Joe Torre says, yeah, we agreed. A-Rod and I, we talked about it. Cal, you belong at short. Nobody has hit more home runs in that position, by the way. So here we go. Roger Clemens against Luis Gonzalez, and the home run derby champ pops it up. And A-Rod, who was 0 for 2 in this game. Oh, third base is a tough position, isn't it? Cal giving A-Rod some pointers. Bottom one. The matchup Randy Johnson was looking forward to. Ichiro facing the unit. Ichiro, hot shot, Todd Helton all over it. But you know what? Ichiro beat out the big unit. You knew that. He also stole a base in this game, did Ichiro. Finally, in the second, the drama we waited for, except there was no drama. Mike Piazza, Roger Clemens, 7 pitches, not a single one inside to Piazza. Clemens faced 6 batters, and he retired everybody. Bottom of the second, Randy Johnson, 200 Ks at the break, facing his former mate Edgar Martinez, and gets him. Johnson allowed 1 hit in his 2 innings, 3 Ks. Bottom 3 still scoreless. Cal Ripken Jr., Chan-Ho Park. Here's Charlie.
Now he steps back into the box, and here comes the pitch from Chan-Ho Park, and there's a high fly ball to left field. Did he do it? Did he do it? He did! Cal Ripken Jr. on his first at-bat in his last All-Star game hits a home run.
At 40 years and 10 months, the oldest player to hit a homer in the All-Star game. After stoppage in play, Troy Gloss comes out to replace Ripken at third base. And then all the All-Stars come out to honor Cal Ripken and Tony Gwynn. Well-deserved. Ripken and Gwynn getting the Commissioner's Award. Then a funny yet potentially scary moment here. Vlad Guerrero's bat right at Tommy Lasorda. And look at Tommy. All right, it wasn't pretty. We're concerned right there about his health, to be honest with you. He's almost 74 years old. I'm sure that's what Don Zimmer is thinking right there. Take another look. Tommy doing aerobics. Yeah. Okay. Hey, it happens. Barry Bonds giving him some protection. Zimmer still can't get over it. The NL All-Stars then giving Tommy the business. Bottom 6 now, John Lieber wants a do-over. Derek Jeter, like, whoa. Last year's All-Star MVP goes deep, giving the American League a 3-1 lead. Next batter, third straight All-Star game for this man, Maglio Ordonez. Back-to-back jacks for the AL. 5th time that's happened in All-Star game history. First time since Bo Jackson and Wade Boggs did it in '89. Top of the 9th, 4-1 lead for the AL. Kaz Sasaki, 29 saves at the break, facing Sean Casey, who's impressed. 2 outs. Next batter, Bobby V's favorite player, Cliff Floyd. Floyd 0 for 2 in this game. Mike Sweeney, the toss to Sasaki for the out. Just 3 hits for the NL All-Stars. Game over. Joe Torre, 4-0 as an AL All-Star manager. Cal Ripken Jr., well-deserved, the oldest player ever to win MVP honors. The 5th straight American League victory. The AL has won 11